What up, dudes? Got a couple things going on today. One, I wanted to test out these new 45 North Pogies. I can't remember the model name. I'll link it below. I'll put it on screen. But yeah, one of the things I'm excited to try out is to be able to just wear thin gloves that I could actually operate my camera and my phone with while I'm riding. That's the main thing I'm testing out here. I'll get into that more. And then I wanted to see if the towpath is rideable. I made a members only video the other day. I came out to try and ride it after our first quote-unquote storm. We never really got a crazy storm, but it was totally unrideable. Well, it was rideable, but I was going about 2 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour. So today it looks like I could actually ride on it a little bit. We'll give it a try. There's a cut up here that goes back to the road. I'm going into Highland Square anyway, so we're testing it out for later. But yeah, so get into these bar mitts a little more as I ride with them a little more and kind of give my impressions and if I like them and if they work for me. Well, that was short-lived. I can't get anywhere. I'm just all the footprints and I'm just getting buried. Today's the day where I think a fat bike might be able to get through. We were debating the other day whether it was even fat bike territory, which I said no. But, you know, whatever. Today it's not possible going back onto the roads. So I rode out here to the Night House, which I've shown in the videos before. I'm documenting its restoration to become the land bank headquarters here in Summit County, here in Akron. But one thing I could say about the Pogies already is that it's just so much easier being able to pull my hands out and use them. So I have these Defeat wool gloves on right now, and even I was leaving the last spot, and I forgot to start Strava as I put my foot over the top tube, and just to be able to reach in my pocket and pull my phone out without going through the hassle of dealing with the lobster gloves and all that is really convenient. And so I've also been pulling out the GoPro while I'm riding and taking some footage so I don't have to attach it to my bike. You know, a lot of my rides I like to use the GoPro handheld, and this just makes it convenient. Another thing, I was just coming down the street, climbing up some hills, and I got really hot, and with my lobster gloves I could never vent my jacket, so I've got a vest on and a jacket on. So it made it really easy to unzip that and, you know, stuff like that. And that's kind of what changed my mind on them. I was like, my hands never really get cold. I don't need them. But then a couple people in our Discord and then Ben were like, it's kind of the ease of being able to actually use your hands again. And even operating the bicycle, shifting gears, using the brakes, all that stuff too is just so much more convenient like this. People talk about how warm they are. Today's not the coldest day compared to what we've just been having. It's in the 30s. So I don't know. I feel today like they're about the same as the way I would layer with the waterproof lobster gloves I use. And I'll link what those are below because I can't think of the name of those. But yeah, I feel like warmth-wise they're about the same to me, even though I know people swear they're warmer. But like I said, it's 30 and it's been in the low 20s, so I just don't have a direct comparison right now. But either way, I'm still totally glad that I picked them up just for the dexterity. And I'll give a plug to Dirty River Bicycle Works because they're having a winter sale right now and everything is 30% off, and you can order there online. So yeah, those are my buds. So support local bike shop, or the one in your area if you can. So we got painted bike lanes in downtown Akron now. How they plow them and everything. Can't wait to get yelled at for riding in the street when I forget about these, or when there's something big going on in the summer and there's no room on the sidewalk. It's me times two. Yes, little baby. So yeah, loving the dexterity. I think that's the key to these things, is there's no way I would have pulled this camera out if I didn't have these bar mitts. So worth it just on that level. So yeah, different bar mitts are Pogies attach in different ways. These ones are super simple. You just have a zipper you undo and then it Velcros, and that's pretty much it for that. And then you just replace your bar ends. You know, you turn that in there and that's what holds it on this end, which is nice. And there's a solid piece in here, probably plastic or something, to keep it kind of rigid. And then there's Velcro on the inside, and you're just able to pinch it to you know, go around the cable. So even with my weird cable routing here, it works out pretty well. So I know a couple of different ones attach differently, and some even have what do you call them, drawstrings, so you can cinch them up around your arms. That'd probably be better if you're riding in really, really cold weather. But yeah, so a simple process if you're going to use them. And for me, I don't plan on taking those off really, because this really is my snow bike. If it's not snowing, it's not winter, I'm pretty much not riding it anymore. It's not that much more capable than my gravel bike anyways, so it's great just to have finally a fully set up, you know, winter bike in pretty much every way. So yeah, another rad thing I realized about these is that my GoPro will actually sit in the bottom here of the mitt without sliding out with the angle I have on them. And the reason that's awesome is anyone who uses a GoPro knows if you just have it exposed in the really cold weather, how quick it'll either shut off or kill the batteries. So that's one benefit, having it in there out of the wind, and then also right at my hand when I want to grab it and pull it out. Yeah, so all in all, I'd 100% recommend some form of bar mitts. My one friend on the same day I got these, got some for his drop bar winter bike, and he said his hands were sweating, and he was like, how did I commute for 14 years without these? And then I've also seen Terry B on Twitch. He's been riding around, and he just had a less expensive pair that he got, I think he said from Amazon, I don't remember the brand, but he was riding without gloves on. So definitely worth it. Actually cheaper than my really nice lobster gloves, which I said I'll still use those on other bikes and in other conditions, but just to have these on a day like today when it's about 30 degrees out, and then I was riding 22 degrees the other day with just these on as well. So now I've kind of tested them all conditions, and I would definitely recommend something like this. So we also have a little warm-up coming, so this might be one of the last times I'm riding the winter bike this year. We'll see. That would be totally fine with me because the novelty of winter riding is now wearing off, as it usually does about this time of year.